Yo, yo, good morning. It's the boy Mo804, man. John L. Mosley on Facebook. It is what it is. I just want to make this video. I'm gonna start directly off and just say that it's definitely inspired by trucker named Jay's comments in regards to taking people's advice or YouTube trucker advice. If it's necessary, or should you even take it as a student or someone getting into the trucking game? And to answer that simply, I'm gonna say hell yeah. I think the even more question, or the more pertinent question, would be, should YouTube truckers even continue to make videos? I'm gonna name this video planting your seed inside fertile soil. I was listening to the old Jizza album yesterday while I was coming through Arizona, so that's what kind of gave me the thought. Just dealing with all the unfertile soil or ground or desert, whatever you want to call it. You know, things do grow there, but you wouldn't, quote unquote, try to plant, any real fruit or any real crop in desert land like that, or desert soil like that. So, like I say, I think the even more question, or better question, is, should YouTube truckers that make videos continue to make them and, quote unquote, cast their pearls to the swine? When you hear the term dropping jewels, people you just don't drop jewels off. Jewels are coveted in items that are looked at as being valuable. So when you, quote unquote, drop jewels, it's not that you just dropping them just for the sake of dropping them. You drop jewels in the event that someone who doesn't have the jewel can now have the jewel and benefit from the rarity of it, or the value of it, or things of that nature. Because you have so many jewels, for you to drop some jewels, basically you're attempting to help someone else, and it doesn't really hurt you in the process. So when I say, casting pearls to the swine, or just dropping jewels, like, should truckers still do that? I think that's the even more pressing question to ask, just because, there's so many truckers that are trying to drop jewels and are trying to give knowledge and pass on their experiences and give information to truckers that are new in the game, or maybe just haven't experienced certain things. So to me, like I said, a more important question is, should YouTube truckers or drivers, or whatever you want to call it, truckers on YouTube, whatever, even still make videos? I don't think it's so much based on should the student or people viewing YouTube take the information. I think the even more pressing question is, should the drivers even still make videos? And I say that because, if the people that are listening and viewing videos, if you're not going to take the information that experienced drivers have and that they put out, if you're not going to take it and apply it, I'm sure in a way, it's like, what's the use of the YouTuber even making a video in the first place? What's the use of someone taking you under their wing and giving you knowledge and kind of giving you the game, so to speak, lacing your shoes up, like my boy K. Dako say? What's the point of them even doing that? If you as the listener is just taking it as whatever, and you still going to go and go your own way and do your own thing. Now, I ain't saying you got to take, people's words on face value and just go along with what anybody says. But at the same time, you have to evaluate information, You know, and on top of that, you have to watch the individuals that's giving you the information. Is it just one video here or there? You know, because if these individuals are showing you consistently and daily the ins and outs of what it is that they're doing, you know, the trials and tribulations that they are going through and dealing with, and you still see them win, you know, you have to respect the fact that to a degree they know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And that's up for you as the viewer to see a YouTuber or see a person making videos and apply it to your life, or apply it to your way of life or your experience, you know, and see how it works for you. You know, if you run into hiccups or situations where, you know, that information may have been valuable, but it lacks certain things in certain areas, then you make the adjustments and you adjust accordingly to that, you know. But to say, you know, or people shouldn't, I guess, pay attention to YouTube truckers, I mean, I don't think that's a accurate statement to make. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's even more important to me that, you know, YouTube truckers not get frustrated at the typical driver that they're seeing and hearing their information but not attempting to apply it. You know, I think that's even worse. You know, my bro LoSean, I've seen him get frustrated on numerous occasions, you know, throughout his videos, just feeling like, you know, the listener isn't listening. You know what I mean? They're not applying stuff. So to him, it was almost like, you know, I mean, what am I doing this for? And the old adage is, you know, you help one person, it's beneficial. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure many individuals have been helped. I mean, I can sit here and tell you that I'm living proof of it. You know, YTTA has changed my whole life. And not so much just the individual group, but just the knowledge and the information and the confidence and just the day-to-day know-how, you know, has literally changed my whole life, my whole family's life. You know, my wife and I have closed down a hair salon back at home that was doing well. You know what I mean? It really wasn't no reason to not do it. But, you know, I wanted to get into trucking. I got into trucking. Seeing that it was going to be a valuable way of life, and now my wife is out here, and we're both running teams together. You know, and I can sit here and tell you that it's solely based off a great deal of the information that I received from quote unquote YouTube truckers. So, you know, I don't want the YouTuber or a YouTube trucker that has valuable information to stop making videos. You know, I would never want that. Just because, you know, I'm sure whether it's TB Low, SoCal, the homie PH Party Hard, the homie over on the West Coast, Right Brother. You know, it's literally only a handful of people I really watch, to be completely honest with you. You know what I mean? I know of many, but it's literally only a handful of drivers that I watch, and I don't just do random searches of trucking information and stuff like that. If I don't find it or experience it on my own, and one of my brethren don't bring it to my attention, I just won't receive it at that time. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. I don't really search the net and find new people and that kind of thing. I don't really do that kind of thing. So, you know, for me, I kind of stick to my guns. You know what I mean? I stick to what I know, and that's really where it is. You know what I mean? If I got questions or information, I pick up the phone and I hit up my brothers and get the knowledge that I need. So, like I said, it's I'm not trying to poke or diss Jay. You know what I mean? I know Jay. I ain't gonna say I know Jay. Let me take that back. I've met Jay one time. I've had multiple conversations on the phone with Jay. You know, he and I have, I'm sure he would agree, a pretty solid understanding. You know, just of two black men or men in general from Virginia that's kind of new out here in this trucking thing. You know, we have that common ground, you know, but we've had a few conversations, so I have nothing against him. If I had any issue with him personally or directly, I would directly contact him. I have the ability to do so. So this is definitely not that. I just know there's been a few videos made in regards to the video he made a few days ago. You know, and I'm not the super video YouTube guy. If you check my videos, it's probably been, 5 months since the last video I made. So I'm not gung-ho on making videos or gaining subscribers, and that kind of thing is really not my thing as of yet. Just because honestly I feel like I'm still in the knowledge stage. So really, I whether I'm knocking my own self, but I just feel like honestly I don't really have too much to offer or too much to say. So I'm more in the listening stage right now. You know, I may be, you know, looking at myself or shorting myself, because I'm sure there are people that's new in the game or just coming to the game that I probably could give some knowledge to. And that time will come. I'll get better with it. I just got me a new phone. Hope this joint looks clear. Look like it's clear to me. iPhone 8, what's up? Plus. But yeah, man, I just wanted to say this, you know, to hopefully that the YouTube truckers that are out here making videos, you know, like I said, I was riding through the desert listening to Jizza yesterday, and I heard the phrase, "Only plant your seed deep inside fertile soil." So it definitely made me think about this situation. And you know, I know his initial question was, or his initial statement was, you know, people not taking information from YouTube truckers. And I guess that's a valid point to a degree, you know what I'm saying? But I think all in all, you know, the even bigger pressing question is, should YouTube truckers continue to make tutorials or teaching videos? And to that I say yes. You know, I know, you know, like I said, TB and Low and the different personalities in YTTA, even Jay, you know, had no idea that they was making an impression on a dude like me. You know, at one point I'm sitting at the crib blowing L's, and really got a light bulb turned on when it came to a career choice for myself. You know, and I'm sure they had no idea that this dude from Petersburg, or dude from Richmond living in Petersburg at the time, would, pardon me, it's my wife's phone ringing, would, you know, take their information and run with it. But I did, bro. You know, I did to the fullest. You know, and I've changed my whole family's life. And you can talk to any of my children or any of my family members or even my parents at that. They seen a whole 360-degree switch, you know what I mean, in my mentality and the whole 9 yards. So, you know, and it's not a macho thing or ego thing. Like, I'm turning 42 years old on the 22nd of November. You know, if for y'all who know, you know, Lil Sean just turned 35. TB ain't even that old. You know what I mean? I'm knocking on 42. You know, and I call these two gentlemen my mentors. You know what I mean? I learn, because it has nothing to do with, you know, no manly cocky stuff or age or none of that. It's just about having the information, and information that I regard as being right and exact. And, you know, I'll apply it. You know, and if it doesn't work for my situation, then I'll tweak it, or I ask the necessary questions to make the necessary adjustments. But, you know, I hope that YouTube truckers, or just YouTube people in general, don't stop making videos. You know what I mean? Because it helped me. You know what I mean? I can't front on that. It helped me. So I'll never, you know, speak against that. You know, so like a person like PH, you know what I mean, like Party Hard, you think, you know what I mean, he's not motivating people with felons and with L's on their record to get out here if they can and get moving and get motivated and create a future for themselves? Of course he is. Of course he is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want it to be an attack on nobody. I just know that to even question or even pose that question, you know, says a lot about the person who poses the question in the first place. You know, I think it's kind of oxymoronic to a degree to go on YouTube and put out a statement in regards to listen to information or following information on YouTube. I really kind of, you know, that's kind of like, am I a YouTube trucker or a trucker on YouTube? That kind of thing. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird, but whatever. But like I say, I'm living proof, man, that the information that brothers is giving and sisters also are giving, you know, shout out to Tiffany too. I don't know why I almost forgot her. You know, there's people out here that's motivating people, man, and you find people in different mediums in different ways. And like I said, if it applies to you, you apply it, man. You know, I got shown love from the beginning. Like I told TB not too long ago, like the first video I've ever made, if you go back and check Mo 804 on YouTube, the first video I ever made while I still was studying CDL booklets and things like that prior to a CDL or anything, I made it known that YTTA, I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? This, I already knew that was the affiliation and group of gentlemen that I was most comfortable with getting down with, and that's just what it's been for me. You know what I'm saying? And I had the pleasure of running. Fumble! I had the pleasure of running the TB, man, out of the blue one day in Jersey. You know, after a few interactions online and things of that nature, and you know, I built a rapport with him, and lo, you know, I've never been able to meet Party Hard in person yet, but he runs in and out of my city. He has residence there. I haven't been able to meet SoCal or TRB yet, but those days are going to come also. You know what I'm saying? But I have homage to pay to those who broke bread with me and gave me the knowledge and the wisdom that I needed to act on, you know, what was already inside of me. You know, I already had a hunger to go hard and to take care of my family and raise my family at any cost. You know what I mean? That's never changed. And these gentlemen have, you know, really gave me the necessary information that I needed to make this stuff happen, man. So I don't want to ramble. I'm at 17 minutes right now. Like I said, I'm not really the video dude, but I just wanted to put this out there, man, that, you know, only plant your seed deep inside fertile soil. So when you are a YouTube person or a person making videos, period, you know, you hoping that the knowledge and information you giving out is received and taken and possibly applied. You know, not you just speaking to be speaking and people are blowing you off like what you're saying is not valid. You know, so should people continue to listen to YouTube truckers if it makes sense to you? If you can apply it and see the fruits of it, absolutely. If it don't make sense to you and you try this or you try that and for whatever reason you feel as though that information was incorrect, stop following it. Maybe you'll find somebody else, maybe not, maybe you'll learn from your own experiences, but like I said, the question, should YouTubers continue to make videos even if they fall on the ears of people who don't apply them and then, you know, have whatever issues after that from not applying them? Yes, sir. You absolutely should. Because like I said, the old adage is if you can help one person, you've done your job. And I'm living proof, man, that the knowledge hasn't fell on deaf ears. It's being applied. Like, I've changed my whole life. Like, I have no home residence. You know, I can crash with my parents or friends or in-laws and things of that nature, but me, myself, on my key ring, bro, that I carry around my neck, there's no key to any residential place. I have no home in that sense. This KW right here. This KW right here. That's it, man. My truck number is my address. Now, I mean, for business purposes and, you know, things like that, I have a physical address because you have to have that kind of stuff in the society. But there's no place that I call mine. You know, I pay rent, mortgage, taxes to no place. You know, My Mercedes-Benz that TB always talking about, it's parked at the yard, man. I haven't drove my car in over a year. I dropped the insurance, turned in my tags. I have no expenses in that sense. None. Like none. Just like TB used to say, if I order a pizza, bro, I'm ordering it to the truck. Like, that's how real it is for me and my wife. And we're all in, dog. All in. And I ain't saying people got to do it the way I did it. And I ain't saying you got to take TB's information or teaching, as literal as I did. But I did. And it's working, my dog. It's working, ladies. Like, real rap. So, 20 minutes, man. I'm sorry. I don't mean to ramble y'all day and take up all this time. I just wanted to add my little 2 cents on this. I'm YTTA till it's all over with. And that's just kind of what it is. So hopefully I'll get back into making videos again consistently. Before I had an issue with my phone. My phone was whack. But I done stepped up and got me a good phone with some good gigs as far as memory goes. So maybe I'll start doing some things again, man. So hope I ain't bore y'all too much. But like I said, it's your boy Mo804, man. Only plant your seed deep inside fertile soil. Don't cast your pearls to the swine. Everybody stay up, man. YTTA for life. You heard? I'm out here in New Mexico too, so I'm cooling right now. Holla at you.